Okay, my bad. I didn't look at the time. Usually, like, less than 5 minutes is enough. But I was watching something and got distracted a bit and forgot that I am actually streaming already. But good I caught it on time. Because otherwise I would forget completely. Yeah, so I didn't know what to play. I know that I had to check on Genshin because I am not playing it at all if I am not streaming, and if I don't play it at all, then I don't check stuff, which I am supposed to check. So I am kind of treating this stream as checking the stuff that I should be checking. Almost, like, you know what I mean. Okay, the sound was checked too. A message on Blue Sky and wait. Okay. Looks fine. Closing the browser. I recently have to close the browser if I don't want. Oh. Disturbance outbreak already ended. Okay, cool. What I was saying? Jesus. Did I just forget what I was saying? Completely. My mind is blank. Never mind. Uh-huh. Why is this here? Oh, teleport. Good.
Yeah, something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there. Could that be where the monsters are coming from? Looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere.
That deposit looks familiar.
Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing, just like old times. Then we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
I still can't get accustomed to the new voice of Paimon. It's weird.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back. No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Traveler?
Are we a sergeant?
Sergeant? What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith while Paimon's asleep?
Me? Absolutely not. Sergeant, huh? I could get used to that.
I'm Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents. Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant. But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady Yuheng.
Wait, Keqing's here too?
Oh, we'll hear new voice of Keqing?
Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, The Traveler and her second-in-command are here to see you.
Good work, Fangjin. It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever.
Ugh! Ah! My wife! My wife lost her voice! Sergeant Lumine reporting for duty. Well, second this time, but we'll do our best to help.
Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation.
She has a completely different voice.
For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks. Worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly.
Are they introducing this thing because we're pretty close to like learning the entire truth of this world?
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint? And shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be, and all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue. Military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. A passive defense is always a losing strategy.
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
Oh, she doesn't have a voice. A few hours, I'm sorry. I would have taken my time if I had known the Lady Yuhang wanted to catch up with Lumine in private.
Ah! Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
Did she just hint that Kuching is like into me?
You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that we now have a rough idea of what's going on. In short, this anomaly is a vestige of a past ley line disturbance. By examining on-site samples and cross-checking them against our war records, I was able to confirm that the ley lines are currently reenacting major historical battles inside the domain. This likely explains the monsters that managed to slip out too. Another ley line disturbance, huh? Sounds familiar. Thought it might. My sources tell me that Mondstadt has experienced a similar phenomenon in the recent past. Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control, thanks to a relentless effort by a certain honorary knight and Dark Knight hero to keep the monsters at bay. This eventually depleted all the information stored in the ley line, after which it returned to normal. Basically, they waged a war of attrition and won.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking.
Tell me more about this honorary knight. Sounds like a cool person. I don't remember that. Maybe I really do work when Paimon is asleep. I see what you're doing, Lumin. Making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hire you that if they want you to take things seriously, they need to make you a serious offer. But don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front.
You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
And the bad news, Yelan? Give it to us straight.
Sure. As you have already noticed, this ley line disturbance differs from previous cases, in that defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not suffice. So unless we target the deepest recesses of this domain and defeat all the monsters lurking within, this battle could drag on forever. To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play in the domain. While we were inside, my team and I started to notice that something was working against us, forbidding us from reaching the core. Things went smoothly at first. We were collecting and analyzing items without too much trouble. But once we pushed deeper, the team was overcome with a sudden sense of weakness. They could no longer fight at full strength. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger. Some of them even showed traits we have never observed before. It got pretty dicey at points. My verdict is we need to find someone highly resistant to leyline interference who can look into the domain's rules undisturbed. If they let a squad inside, they could figure out how to navigate the environment, then strike at the heart of the domain and quell this leyline disturbance once and for all. I see what you're doing. I am the only viable candidate.
So to summarize, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course. Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source. Understood. I'll prepare for both courses of action. I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kayang to discuss manpower. We need to get our troops on rotation as soon as possible.
Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give 'em what for?
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself, for reasons both professional and personal. So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralize the threat. Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support and the entire garrison at your disposal. And once the leyline disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
I will help for reasons both professional and personal.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Keqing and Yelan. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Keqing and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me. I like what I see. All right, here's how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain, this time with the Traveler joining them.
Not so fast. I need some time to think this through. The situation on the site is in constant fluctuation, so we can't just go rushing in. We have to time it just right. Lumin, take this time to rest up and assemble your team. Team. Be ready for anything. This will be fiercer battling than mobs. Now is the perfect time. If we seize this chance, we should be able to go deeper into the domain's core. Of course, that's assuming we can figure out the rules along the way, as well as how to deal with our foes.
Keep your eyes peeled and your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and look out for one another. Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, it never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourselves too hard, all right? With that said, I await your triumphant return.
And a triumphant return you shall have. I'm ready for whatever this domain throws at me.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you!
Okay, we did the quest, I guess. You must select the difficulty for Stygian Onslaught challenges. As the difficulty increases, the challenges will start featuring leyline disturbances which affect combat. Your opponent will also grow trickier to deal with. Completing a more difficult challenge will also let you obtain the rewards from the difficulties below that one. After you enter a challenge, you must head to 3 separate battlefields and complete 3 time-limited battles. The challenge is considered complete for this difficulty once all opponents in the 3 battlefields are beaten. You can invite teammates who take part in co-op challenges, while in co-op mode, when multiple players enter the challenge, your opponent's combat power will change to that of the corresponding co-op difficulty, and will not continue to change based on the number of players doing the challenge. Co-op challenge results will be recorded separately, and you can check said records at any time. However, only single-player mode challenge records can be displayed. Wait. Oh, that was good.
By royal decree, Yugway! Hey! Hit! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Hit! Rise. No, my sword! Extinguish!
That was also quick. So you can retake the thingy. Okay. Exit. Oh, the quest got triggered.
This domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey.
Ooh.
Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depth.
Maybe it's the Archon War? The Calria Cataclysm, perhaps?
Hopefully not. Surely not right. Please tell Paimon you're exaggerating.
Ah, you're back.
And by the look on your face, I'm guessing this is a triumphant return after all.
Sure is. But it was really, really scary in there.
Incredible. You did very well to brave all of that and still emerge victorious. Good work.
After you entered the domain, there was a sharp drop in stray monsters out here. And although you didn't eliminate the root of the problem, it's plain to see you have weakened the lane line disturbance considerably.
Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank-and-file soldiers can comfortably fend them off.
Or they could enter the domain and get a taste of real danger. Their lane line disturbance is a stubborn foe. It will take time to conquer it.
Why do you sound weirdly excited about this? Don't go getting too bloodthirsty.
Her face.
Oh, one other thing. We received a response from Yujing Terrace. Both the Tianxuan and the Kaiyang have agreed to establish a long-term partnership with the Traveler. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we may even be able to turn this ley line disturbance to our advantage. Moving forward, you'll have the full support of this garrison.
Cool.
While the disturbance remains active, the Millelith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish.
We have turned the tables on this situation. What started as a potential crisis is now a major asset to Millelith recruits. Great news. I will keep giving it my all.
Oh, that's a big weight off our shoulders. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab them and shake all the secrets out. Or, who knows? Maybe one day we'll run into some smart cookie who hands us a big thick book called Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Ley Lines.
Okay, wait, let's try higher difficulty. Because it ended very quickly, I didn't even trigger proper... I didn't even trigger proper... rotations. Like, it was not Arlecchino's full rotation.
Not now.
Teamwork is overruled. No, my sword. Ring cutter. Lay to bed.
My guiding stars. Stars.
Everybody stand back.
Okay, that was a bit harder. 17 seconds, so 1 minute, 10, 11 seconds.
Oz, reveal. Don't be scared.
Wind strategy.
Incoming. Good. Nowhere to hide. Stay put. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
This one may be
My
harder.
royal don't be scared.
Clouds high. The bird.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Shadow Raven, let night fall. You, Glaze, yep.
Wind strider.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Don't be scared.
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
As you wish.
You, Glaze.
Wind strider.
Cut to the chase. Hey!
As one with wind and cloud.
Don't be scared. Oz, repeat. Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Go get it, you, Glaze. Stay put. Shadow Raven.
Wind strider. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Don't blink! Cut to the chase!
That took longer. Oh, a lot of seconds. Is there a limit? I don't think so.
Wheel of Life.
Rain outlines your...
Shower me with the...
Annihilate. Mine to wield. Ha! Ha! Yeah. 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 Surge! Mine to wield.
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo!
Huh? Rain outlines your fate. Wait.
Life goes on.
Keep going. Power.
Wheel of Life.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Aye aye.
Sacred name. Fortune preserve. Let the world collide!
It also took a long time. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Oh. You can only get those on the highest difficulties? That's not fair! Uh-huh. 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 Kidditch is a constant and Jomi is a constant. Mhm. Hmm. Why does Pyro has advantage with this? Can I use the same people in several? No, you can only use. Okay. Okay. I really need to invest in the people with dendrovision. Hmm. I don't know. I was trying to pick people based on advantages. Advantages element.
I had a bad feeling about this.
Oh wait, I forgot that I had a Dendro person. It was Dendro Traveler. But my Traveler is now set to Pyro.
Overruled. Let's light it up.
Uh-huh. We are already doing poorly.
Pitiful. Transfixed.
The night is cold.
Ha! I'm going in.
By royal decree. Don't be scared.
I hear children singing.
Hi, Zetka. Ah, they are level 100. That is nice. Okay, let's try this.
There is no escape.
Fuse a slit!
We are doing basically no damage.
Stabilize!
Rain outlines your fate.
Fire hazard!
But I don't have any stronger pyro character. My strongest pyro character is her. That's unfair. Shouldn't they at least boost the levels for this challenge or something? Hello, Aloy. How are you?
Not now!
Let's light it up! No, my sword!
My guiding stars!
Teamwork is
The night is cold.
laid bare.
Stars, shine for me. Not now.
Witness my rise. Overruled. I'm going in.
The night is cold.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah, this is impossible. It's not doable if you don't have at least level 90 characters. Hey, I wanted to leave! Doing good, how about you? I don't know. This is unfair. This is unfair. This game gives an endgame mode without boosts to levels. That's not fair. Honkai Star Rail at least boosts levels in some
Ad Astra
places.
Abyssa.
Not all,
Thank you for complete.
but some.
Ad Astra.
Which means I can do it most of the time. Okay, never mind. It looks like they again didn't take into consideration the free-to-play players, because why should they? They're offering this juicy new endgame mode where you can win this thingy that lets you do stuff to your artifacts, and then they lock it behind the highest difficulty, because why should they be generous? And think about people who don't have characters leveled up. Wuthering Waves would never. Just saying. Wuthering Waves gives this type of item that can change stats on artifacts for free. It is a gacha game at the end of the day, I guess, so they're gonna try and nickel and dime you as much as the law will allow. Yeah, but there are still differences, like Wuthering Waves doesn't do that. Like, Wuthering Waves gives this type of item basically for nothing.
To our success. Listen, let me tell
But when Genshin finally introduces an item that allows me to change stats on my artifacts to the stats I prefer, they lock it behind the highest difficulty endgame mode. Because why should they make it easy for me? Why should they care about free-to-play players who can only, like, invest in a few characters at a time? Not to mention, I am not a typical free-to-play player. I am not the endgame player. I don't like
Staring
challenges.
into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
I hate challenges. I don't find challenges funny. I find them frustrating and evil. Does it mean I suck at the game? Maybe. Does it mean I care? No. The fog on the sea has thickened lately, a worrying sign. Could that legend be true? What legend? That depends on what legend you wish to hear, Outlander Hero. Don't be difficult, NPC. Especially when the challenge is designed to frustrate you to get you more likely to spend money to make it easier. Like I said, in, for example, Honkai Star Rail that Hoyo also has. Oh, spider. They have several endgame modes, but in some of those endgame modes they provide a boost to levels and setups. So when I do those things, then I at least can finish them and get stuff from it, and points and stuff. For rewards, because all my characters are boosted to the highest level and boosted with the... I feel like they even swap artifacts for better ones if you don't have them. So I still can do those stuff, but they still have endgame content that doesn't do that, so I have difficulty doing that endgame content, so I just avoid doing it or do the easiest stages if I can. It is interesting how these games are all made by the same company, but they do have different ways of handling monetization. There is no monetization. The only monetization is via gacha. But technically you could say that better characters with more unlocked stuff yield better results, so technically there is an incentive to waste money. Like for example, the character I am using now, Arlecchino, she's probably the strongest at her Constellation 6, which means I would have to get 7 copies of her. But I have only 1 copy of her, which means she's on Constellation 0. And she is the 5-star character, so she is the premium one. She's still doing good any other content, but she's probably the strongest when she's full Constellation. So there is an incentive to use real money if you want to max the character. But if you just want to have the character, then... And in Genshin, for example, weapon banner is a complete and total scam. Meanwhile, in Honkai Star Rail, they put different odds on the Lightcon banner, which is a weapon banner. So you can win a Lightcon with 75% chance to win it. Characters are still 50-50. Though 50-50 is also kinda tricked. It's more a bit than 50 because you get like they have 2 pools of characters. And the character that you are pulling for is put twice in the pool. So you get a bit higher chances than 50-50, but it's still like 54 maybe at best. But when it comes to weapon banner, you have 75% to win the light cone, which is advantageous. But with Genshin, you have 50-50 on the weapon banner, and you also have a second weapon on that banner, which means that you can get different weapon than you want. Meanwhile, in Wuthering Waves, you still can lose 50-50 on character, but from what I remember, you can't really lose the weapon. The weapon is always guaranteed. So if you have enough in-game currency, you can go for the character and for the weapon at the same time. I don't have, because I am not hoarding hard enough in Wuthering Waves, so I usually just have only enough currency for the character. The only exception was with Zani, when I had enough currency to go in a row for Carlotta first, then Zani, and for Zani's weapon. Two reasons have been given for that floating island and the huge graffiti, one more akin to a story and the other to a real legend. Which would you like to hear, Outlander Warrior? Let's hear the story. There's always a romantic spin with stories. There, the origin of the graffiti on the foggy floating island is part of the tale of Koilor and Ukuku. It's definitely a big difference. Yeah. And when it comes to, for example, Wuthering Waves, it is very generous with rewarding players with currency and actual items for pulling on premium banners. The weapons are guaranteed, And recently they literally introduced an item that lets you pick the stats you want. Like, I can just get an echo in Wuthering Waves, which is a type of weapon. Like, the type of artifact, more like just a live one. And if I am not satisfied with the stats that echo has, I can use that item. And I hoarded quite a bit of those items because they were given quite generously. So I can use that item to swap not only the main stat. No, wait. I can swap the main stat and then I can use different items to roll for the substats. And if I feel like if I am not satisfied with the substats, I could still reset it, but I don't know how. So I never did. But the ability to change the main stat on an echo is a huge one. Everything else doesn't make sense. I'm not also really good with those stat businesses. Like, I usually just check guides and try to follow the guide. I am not really the meta person. I don't find joy in meta playing. The only meta playing I find joy in is the lore meta. Meaning me dissecting meta like in a lab and trying to learn how the world works. It is said that the girl named Quollor left a huge work of graffiti by the beach in order to contact her father's son. Her father's son saw the graffiti from the sky and just whisked her away from the earth. That's sort of how the story goes. It is said that the unsettling mist was bestowed by the Sun Father upon the people of the surface as punishment for stealing his daughter's power. Be it legend or story, the rising fog is never a good sign. Outlander hero, that place is probably fraught with danger, so you must take care not to get too close. Oh, I didn't ask you, Aloy, how are you? What are you up to today? Okay. Tell me about the real legend. As for the real legend, it is said that a long time ago, there was an evil sorcerer who disguised himself as a Wyop and bewitched the heroes of the tribe. Later, the tribal heroes had to seal the pitch-black wicked wizard within that giant graffiti. As to why the ocean surface has become like this, they say that it presages the moment when the evil wizard shall shatter the seal and escape its grasp. Be it legend or story, the rising fog is never a good sign. So where is that graffiti you're talking about? How to get to that island? What are they doing? Why there is chest? Attacking them would be like very, very not nice. Let's swim. Ghost! There's the ghost here! A hero from a foreign land, stayed on guard, here be the pitch black foe. Rush ones from a foreign land, please stay where you are. This is forbidden land to the tribe and you may not trespass. Well, I am not from the tribe. The Mystery of Tecoloapan Beach. Okay, cool. Admonisher records. Barely legible words have been inscribed here. Leave now, hurry, this place is already must beware of deceptive bewitchment. Remember, do not look, do not look, do not look. Below are some chaotic carvings. They illustrate the unsound mind of the engraver. We must seal only them. Okay, cool. I can see a shattered moon. Rash Outlander, why do you still linger here? This place is fraught with danger, uncouth venture. Warrior, break the seal, only then can you defeat the dark foe. Help me, the seal is very close. Aha! Spirit speaking. We did activate something. Well, I don't like it here. It's not too late to turn back. I'm not going to turn back. Fuck you, menacing voice. Mountain summit, you say? Which mountain summit? Oh, there. Can you at least give me someone to fly there, though? Ay, 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 ay. I have to climb. Trying to reach the summit. Ah! Okay, where am I supposed to go? I got a bit lost. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. Is this the summit I was supposed to reach? Hello? Oh? Okay. Ay, 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 ay. Not this bigger thing that I thought. I don't care about the consequences. Just want to fly. This looks like a big fucking hidden region. Oh? Wasn't I here before? No, I don't think so. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Boom. They exploded. What does this do?
I knew you couldn't resist!
Ah. Help her! Yeah, kill them.
Out of the way, you win.
Okay. Yay! Uh-huh. Oh. Below? What do you mean below? Oh. Oh. Oi, oi. Ah, wait. Oopsie. Maybe. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Yay. Oi oi.
Show me your coolness!
I don't like you.
Everybody stand!
Cold. Mine's...
Let me weave you a verb. Get blown away!
Ah!
The hearth is now extinguished.
The fuck? Fall damage. Fall damage. She died of fall damage. Oh. Oh. What? I see bones. Okay, where are we doing? Where are we going now? Oi, oi. Oi. Yay. Oi. Teleport. evil guy. At last, were it not for your aid, Outlander hero, we might have long been overwhelmed by our pitch-black foe. Long ago, the tribe's people here were source. Yay!
An impressive bounty.
Oh, have you come to take pictures? Foreign tourists have come here before, wishing to do the same. That floating island is quite a view after all. Just a shame we didn't have camera previously. I had to ask a foreign merchant I knew to get me one. How about it, dear guest? Care for a picture? But you'll have to do it yourself. I'm not exactly a daft hand at photography. Strange, there's fog over the sea. Fog? What do you mean? There can't be fog with such a strong sea breeze. I have never seen fog over the sea since the day I was born. What? Might you have confused this place with the fog-shrouded area that Tezcatepetonco range overlooks, by any chance, perhaps? If you ask me, I would say you're just too nervous. You should loosen up. You're a tourist! You're touring Natlan after all. Now you're claiming that I am delusional when there was a fog there before. But now there is no fog. There is an island. Closest statue of the seven. What happened? Did I get disconnected? Star Snatch Cliff Mondstadt? World level ascension? No, thank you. I don't want to face even more issues. I have some world quest here. I remember that quest. I forgot to... Wait, didn't we do it? I thought we did do it. We have been at this for half a day now, and the monsters aren't showing any signs of thinning out. Maybe I should call for reinforcements. There's no need to panic. Trust in the canon and our plainclothes colleague. Besides, there's an adventurer with a nose for danger and a certain officer who are sure to turn up should we find ourselves in a crisis. What's all this about, a crisis? Wow, here they are. Proto-boss and her little assistant really have shown up. Hello, you two. Please allow me to explain the situation. Why don't you take a breather? I can brief these two. Hey, want to have a go on the cannon? Opportunities like this don't roll around often. At least not since the fleet was destroyed. It will be a blast from centuries past. Blowing monsters to smithereens with these specially made projectiles is the perfect way to unwind, and the guards will even reward you for it. Blasting monsters with a massive cannon. That's right up our alley. It certainly sounds straightforward enough. Recently, a group of workers unexpectedly unearthed some ruins nearby, disturbing the monsters slumbering within. We guards have set up a containment zone to prevent their escape. Well, I say containment zone. At the moment, it's just the two of us and the Melusine agent who happened to be here on holiday. Oh, and our customized cannon, of course. Eek, that sounds dangerous. Paimon hopes that Melusine agent isn't in any danger. Don't worry about her. The cannon at the entrance to the ruins is operated remotely. She can keep most of the monsters in check without getting anywhere near them. She's very reliable, but this operation is dragging on now, and she must be exhausted. Will you help us out, Protoboss? If the situation doesn't improve soon, I'll have to call for reinforcements. Say no more, I would love to give this cannon a blast. It's not our style to walk away from danger. Fantastic, we're very grateful for your help. After our last experiment, I made some adjustments to my invention. I hope you'll find it easy to operate. Now, if only we could get it to aim and fire automatically, what do you think? That's a great idea. Next time I can try fitting it with a Gardamex target identification module. That way it should be able to operate autonomously. How clever, you really are a genius. What if it shoots someone? Hey ho! Here comes the relief force! What are you two doing here? Is there something wrong? Have we met before? Nothing wrong at all. It's good to see such famously strong heroes here to help. Back in the unit and after I returned to the village too, everyone said you two could take care of anything. On the other hand, those two over there are reliable enough, but there's something a little awkward between them. Human emotions are complicated, and I think maybe they could do with a little push. Awkward? Forget it. There are more important things to focus on. Anyway, I have faith in you. The cannon is easy enough to operate. I'm sure you will have those monsters cleared up in short order. Okay, Oh. Okay. Managed this time. Okay, I need to feed the cattle. Hato is Hankari.
Seems like she's still a bit troubled.
Meow meow meow.
Will pigs everywhere. Achoo. 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 And what should I do? Wakarimashita. Wakarimashita. They're doing that. Another.
Whatever you need, ask.
Kislana, I only need you. Kislana, whatever I need. We'll talk about this later. Which one should I choose? No.
I have a long list of demands. Galactic powers to topple, enemies to destroy.
That's a good start. But I did have a few other ideas in mind.
I'm sure you do.
I love it.
Ready to face the rest of the galaxy?
This is so nice. Come here. Come here.
Someone, hey!
Come here. Come.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Did Bogubola and Adelaida just got married? This is so gay! Did they get married? I am like... Okay, I am so surprised. I don't know how to rate it because they got less of intelligence both and I have no idea why. What would he do if I lose?
That was amazing.
Why are you talking like this?
My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
What? One? This was not sex, but you talk as if it was. Two, it kind of sounds like it. Three, I now discovered that vampires are easy. Like, let him drink your blood and he'll be happy forever. I mean, till the next dinner. It's like a definition of being easy to date. Like, he drinks your blood and he gets the endorphins and he's like, woohoo! And you have no problems anymore. Let's see. Please give me someone good. I am scared. I'm not looking. Ugh. Cornucopia. Collapsing sky. The moles welcome you. Oh, that's so cute. Mediation. Fine fruit. Pioneering. Sagacity. Cornucopia. Cornucopia. Well, hello. This is weird. This is weird. I kind of had a feeling that it would be well.
That drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
I feel like everybody understood Farina. That sounded actually very autistic, don't you?
seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Well, who wouldn't be? I still don't know what happened to the rest of the world. Like, was only Fontaine flooded or everything else too? Because it looked like only Fontaine was flooded and Fontaine is elevated, so it's even more weird.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Like, if the whole nation is elevated to the level of mountains in the other regions, then if it got flooded, what happened to the other regions? I have questions.
Now, Ozaram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
You know why I can't live down their name? Because Oseram sounds very similar to a Polish word that means basically shitting, like in a toilet, and I can't live it down. Polska pierogiem. Ja myślałam, że Polska to jest kraj z kartonu, a nie kraj zrobiony z pierogów. To znaczy, że Polska to jest jak chatka tej czarownicy z Jasiej Matko. No Polska długo nie postoi w takim razie. Skoro minimum zjedzenia pierogów to jest zjedzenie całego kubła, więc Polska długo nie powstanie. I don't see the game. What happened? I see the black screen and I don't see anything. What is happening? Huh? Then I can actually change that path, don't I? If I don't want an Aki... Huh? Oh, okay, I was doing this. I forgot for a second because I went also for a package that was big outside my door. Oh, breathe. Oh. Ooh. Um. Meh. Okay. Canon. Aye aye. A few of them reached the end. Me. I don't want to do it again. Not yet unlocked. Okay, cool.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Huh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Huh. Okay, makes sense. I was too lazy to get the materials. this is why most of my characters have issues.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my
undivided attention.
Attention.
Uh-huh. Crit rate weapon. What now? This? Yes, this. No, I am better. Oi? Oi, oi! Okay. I mean, Paimon's kind of worried about how Kururuk's wounds haven't fully healed yet. Why don't we follow him and see how things are? There he is? Phew, at least he looks fine. He doesn't look fine to me. Alright, let's feed him the medicine now. Which of the two should we go with? Well, even if this one doesn't work as well, just having him eat the medicine at all is progress enough. Let's do this. Rawr. Oh, he snapped it right up. But he still looks pretty listless. Huh? Should we try the other one then? Might as well. We're counting on you for round 2. Throw it down, but He's even madder than before. Quick, we gotta calm him down. Is this really a Saurian who still hasn't fully recovered? He would probably be a super tough opponent when he's in top shape. Anyway, let's bring him back to Moscow while he's being a bit more docile. So we didn't finish this quest. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You're back! How did it go? Did Kururuk take his medicine? Well, he did, but you explained what happened. I see. Alright, let me have a look. Looks like he's fine, not hurt too badly at all. Either way, it's a good thing that he took the medicine, and now that I know how he reacts, I can adjust the formula accordingly. Yeah, don't worry, we should be fine. Thanks for your help, especially you, cutie. What an amazing little Tepet Lizard you are. It's nice hearing people praise Cutie, even better than hearing them praise Paimon, in fact. I'm impressed at how well you two get along with this little guy too. I could stand to learn a thing or two from you. Truly amazing, am I not? I would love to say that there is something I could do to help you or do for you, but I think I'll settle for wishing you the best of health. Best you never need my help. Alright. But if you just want to chat, you're welcome to come find me anytime. Hope Kururuk recovers soon, hopefully without instantly resorting to hitting people like he did earlier. As for that, not to worry, I'll figure something out. And you never know, his temper might improve along with his wounds. Are you sure about that? Okay, that makes sense. Meh. Meh. Ugh. Meh. What should I do now? I don't know how long those quests are. I don't want to get stuck doing them. Ah. This is this annoying thing. What about this? Okay, let's begin. Ah, it's some kind of challenge. Okay. Do I get any rewards for this though? Ah, there are there.
An impressive bounty.
Looks like I have nothing more to do. Oh wait, there are some quests here that I didn't pick up. There is a quest here. Fang Shuju, whatever. Are you here to take part in the Our Chenyu Vale Trek Sending Photography Contest? Sending Photography Contest, what's that? It's exactly as its name implies, the contest designed to promote the beautiful scenery of Chenyu Vale. We previously surveyed the Vale's residents to collect opinions regarding its most captivating scenic spots. Now we are tasking contestants with going to and capturing images of said locations using their cameras. Lastly, we'll pick out a handful of exceptional ones to use as promotional examples, which will be exhibited on the street outside Hejrepot. Post. Well, how about it, you two? I'm a practical person. What prizes are up for grabs? Great, there is no one better at photography than I am. You look like you just can't wait to begin snapping some shots. Allow me to add that if your works are chosen, there will be a special surprise just for you. Wow, a surprise! We'd better give it our all then. Ha, we have still prepared a little reward for your time and effort. Even if your work isn't selected, we hope it will be to your satisfaction. Where do I start? Have a look at this guide. These are the residents' recommended scenic spots of Chenyu Vale. Okay. Why are some of the locations crossed out? That's because those locations have been fully signed up for. We're hoping to provide a more comprehensive display of Chenyu Vale's beauty. These 4 remaining locations are still available for registration. You can select one or more of them. Paimon gets it now, Lumine. How about we sign up for all of the remaining locations? If our chance of winning the prize is 1 in 4, then we would better be guaranteed to win if we take 4 photos. This way, the surprise will be ours for sure. That's not how probability works. Really, but isn't 1/4 multiplied by 4 equal to 1? It is, but... What are we waiting for then? Let's get going. That surprise is ours for the taking. Huang the Bird. People call him the cloud-piercing arrow. Lol. I'll do it, you two! What is it? I behold your extraordinary beauty, a divinity in this mortal world, and know from this one glance that you nobly wander this land. Therefore, prithee tarry a while as I make so bold to request your good name. Not bad, you have got good eyes for some old guy. Your breathtaking confidence is a rarity. I have certainly not erred. What in the world are you banging on about? You too, Lumine, don't let a few compliments go to your head. Anyway, Paimon at your service. She's Lumin, and you are? Ah, yes. Where are my manners? Huang the Third of the Guhua clan, at your service. Some people know me as the Cloud-Piercing Arrow. Cloud-Piercing Arrow? So you're a talented archer? It was just a moniker bestowed on me in my youth. Pay it no mind. Oh, so you're Huang the Third, the one they call the Cloud-Piercing Arrow. Hey, don't tell Paimon you have heard of this guy. Wait a minute, did you just say Guhua clan? Oh, are you familiar with our clan's name? It rings a bell. Excellent, excellent. I thought the clan's fortunes had waned so much that its name was now all but forgotten. I did not expect you to be so well informed. To be frank, I approached you because I am inviting select interested parties to visit Wangshan Hall, our clan's stronghold, and explore history itself. If you have nowhere pressing to be, how about coming with me to see the hall? I promise you won't be disappointed. Returning your stronghold into tourist attraction? Well, our disciples are scattered all over Liyue. As the hall is currently deserted, what better time to invite guests? What's more, it contains treasures never before seen. Ah, treasures! Quite so, Grandmaster Guhua secretly established 12 secret chambers within the hall from the clan's founding, in which he placed treasures now lost to the world. Wangshan Hall is hewn from the mountain stone itself, and its structure is complex and intricate. Over millennia, only a handful of these hidden chambers have been discovered. The locations of many others are unknown, even to us disciples. I sense something special about you. Perchance you might stumble across one of Grandmaster Guhua's hidden chambers during your visit to this historical site. This has to be a gimmick to sucker tourists in. 12 secret chambers for real? Lumin, we have got to see this, you know, and those secret Guhua clan treasures. Hey, what's with that look? Aren't you tempted at all? We'll be rich if we find that forgotten treasure. Oh, that reminds Paimon. Isn't Xingqiu a member of the Guhua clan? Maybe he once trained there. Fine, then lead the way. Awesome, Paimon just knew that you would be interested. Hang on, how much does it cost to tour Wangshan Hall? Cost? Surely you jest. We are honorable disciples of the Guhua clan, and wish only to invite those of character to come visit. We are not brash, swindling charlatans. I'm not asking for a penny. How about it then? Would you care to proceed to Wangshan Hall to explore our illustrious history? Great. That's just what I was thinking. You certainly are direct. Wonderful. Well, without further ado, I'll go plan a sightseeing route for you both. Please simply follow the map straight to Wangshan Hall. Okay. Great, let's go soon. Paimon can't wait.
Solid practical training can you unleash real punches.
Wait, I need to unlock the thingy. I never actually went around Chenyu Vale. I just ignored the entire map. I wasn't really that interested. Okay. So where is that? Wangshan Hall. Aha. Good, it's close. Ooh. Looks like I wasn't here before. No, how can you take those antiques out without maintaining them? What if... Hey, you don't get it. If I did that and people saw that the paint was new, would they still be willing to come play? I mean, come train? The sense of history is whatchamacallit. Hey, and anyway, the two of us don't have that much spare cash. Oh, welcome. I see you have made it to our stronghold, Wangshan Hall. When the 4th. And who is this? Worry not, this is my junior brother, known in our circles as Wen the 4th, and by the people as the Snow-Striding Sword. Welcome, welcome. However, Wangshan Hall is in the end very important to us. Custom dictates, therefore, that outsiders who wish to enter must first pass 2 trials. Put another way, we first wish to see just how skilled you are. Don't underestimate us. Well, just look what gullible fish just got on the hook. Of course, these 2 tests will certainly be a walk in the park for your illustrious selves. It's just that these are the rules of our clan and we can't simply change them arbitrarily. Please forgive me. Boo, nothing for it. We do want the treasure from those 12 secret chambers. The 12 secret chambers, huh? Haven't you told these guests a lot? Did you count those chambers specifically? Whatever, go on. So, what exactly do I need to do? It's very simple. Please follow me. I have a feeling that I will make them regret whatever they're doing here. Behold the plum water piles, passed down by Grandmaster Guhua himself. It was upon these stones that Grandmaster Guhua practiced back in the day, diligently cultivating the technique to become a true master. Are we suddenly in the cultivation fantasy? I mean, technically, Shady Vale kinda feels like it, but... Xingqiu never gave me the impression that he's the cultivator. Over there, the ancient trees were also planted by our founder's hand. Wow, they're all at crazy angles and some are even broken in half. It's probably due to years of disrepair and neglect. Of course not, it's merely to increase the difficulty of the training, nothing more. After all, there won't be neat stone piles to step on in a real battle, will there? Nobody would step on one of these things in a real fight either. In any case, for the first trial, I ask that you step on the stone piles in the order I specify within the allotted time. Show me what you have got. Piece of cake. Alright then, you're up. So falling into the water doesn't count. Are you okay? I fell because I wasn't looking. Such extraordinary technique, you moved with remarkable finesse, like a swallow in flight. Such unparalleled grace is truly worthy of a hero, huh? What are you talking about? Lumine fell right into the water. Good thing she can swim. It looks like you still have much to learn about traditional martial arts, child. Huh? You see, this trial is meant to test visitors against these stone piles. But how could a few stone piles gauge the limits of your extraordinary technique? Doubtless you intentionally went off the beaten path and dropped into the water to display your true skill. No? You fell exactly above the array's core. And as you swam back shore, you perfectly undid said array. Others may not understand these profound deities, but How could it ever escape me, the cloud-piercing arrow? Are you for real? With that, let me congratulate you on acing the first trial, Lumin. For the second trial, we must proceed to the practice area. Please come with me. So they want me to pass the test. No, but didn't win either. Behold our practice arena! Back then, the reputation of the Guhua clan was known throughout Liyue, but what was it based on? It was based on the spear and sword skills developed right here. The dual mastery of polearm and sword we are known for is the result of arduous practice day after day. There's nobody here. Is this where Xingqiu used to train then? This is the second trial, the trial of spear and sword. Just one moment while I get the training equipment out. They already kinda exposed themselves when they didn't react to us saying Xingqiu's name, because Xingqiu is the young master. They should know him if they were part of Guhua clan. Okay, anyway, would you please display your skills on these dummies? Sure. Take a look. Some of these dummies are dressed in blue, while others are dressed in red. The battlefield may turn on a dime. You must be able to distinguish friend from foe. To clearly strike the field, all the dummies dressed in red within the allotted time. You strike a dummy dressed in blue, you lose. Stay alert. Okay. Paimon gets it, so you have to attack the red dummies without hitting the single dummy in blue. Simple, behold my power. Can you repeat that? Great, that's the spirit. In this case, let's get started. That means we have successfully cleared the stage, right? It was a piece of cake. Amazing! You effortlessly defeated all the targets with outstanding speed and accuracy. Even among our disciples, few can ever hope to rival you. Are you for real? Are you the master of another clan? Here on some secret visit? Indeed, I am in truth the master of the Paimon clan. You're the So you're the master of another clan. It is an honor to meet you. An honor indeed. He just exposed himself again. What in the world? That's enough nonsense. I mean, identifying targets is child's play to combat veterans like us. I would expect nothing less from someone as skilled as you. Anyway, as you have passed 2 trials, you have naturally earned the right to visit the Wangshan Hall. Please come with me. Here we come. I am being scammed, and I am very aware of it. Mushroom. Behold the lifeblood of our clan for a millennium, Wangshan Hall. Is this really it? It looks like it's seen better days. When Grandmaster Guhua founded our clan, this was a place of untold majesty where great heroes from all over gathered in merriment and endless song. Even the realm of the Adepti pales in comparison to Wangshan Hall. Speaking of which, what does the name mean anyway? I'll tell you, legend has it that when Grandmaster Guhua wandered the world, his sword terrified all bandits and the countryside boasted of being as peaceful as the city. The mountain thieves were as frightened of Guhua as they were of tigers. The tiger is king over the beasts, and choose did the locals under the Grandmaster's protection call this place Wangshan Hall out of respect for his supremacy over the mountains. Oh, I see. Anyway, for 1,000 years since then, the Guhua clan has tirelessly honed its martial arts techniques here. I honed this place more into the ground. Come, I will show you around. Follow me. This Guhua sword honing stone. Lumine, keep your eyes peeled. Maybe you'll find some clues concerning the treasures. What do you think? If you have seen enough of this place, shall I bring you to the next spot? Sure, let's go. Why is this locked? This is the Archive, where all the ancient mysteries and secrets of the Guhua clan are hidden, so only our own disciples are allowed within. That's so. This is as far as we go, then. Alright, that concludes the tour of Wangshan Hall. It's over already? What about the treasures? Treasure isn't something you just randomly find. You know, in all these centuries, many a disciple has sought out the Grandmaster's treasure, but none have succeeded. In that case, let's take another look around nearby. Not so fast! If you wish to continue exploring our clan's secrets, you must follow its rules with a show of good faith. Take Grandmaster Guhua, for example. In his time, the disciples who wished to master spear and sword also had to pay tuition. But we are not disciples. What she said. Paimon has never heard of a Guhua clan cheating people of their mora either. We're not cheating people of anything. We don't need mora exactly, But rules are rules. In Grandmaster Guhua's time, it wasn't mora he accepted, but rice and salted meat. So you want food, not money? Fine, if you don't have mora, you can just make me something to eat. That's what our predecessors did. As a great hero, surely that's within your means. After all, we value a helping hand in times of need. It's all up to you as long as it's from the heart. I have no intention of extorting you, Lumin. I just wouldn't want you to have a guilty conscience. And if my conscience is clear? You just want something to eat, don't you? We'll make you something to eat. Lumin, Paimon has an idea. Oh, what is it? You'll see, follow Paimon's lead. Are we going to cook a food that is not food to eat? Didn't he say the Guhua clan used to accept rice and salted meat? Then why don't we fulfill his wish and make him some salted meat? It's supposed to be salted dish, so it doesn't really matter how much salt we actually cover this thing with, right? Anyway, let's grill it first. Feels a little bad, ruining perfectly good food. No, it's too late to feel bad about it now. And either way, it's all that guy's fault. Now, it's time to add the salt. Paimon will leave that to you. This might be a bit too much. What do you mean? Hey, if anyone is going a bit too far, wouldn't be that guy. He tricked us into coming here with the promise of treasure, and even wanted us to cook for him for free. Someone like that has to be taught a lesson. If he doesn't learn that what he is doing is wrong, we'll just continue to scam other people once we leave this place. Isn't that right, Lumi? Add a small pinch of salt. There is no need to be stingy, you can add more. Oh, it's done! This is Paimon's specialty salted meat dish, truly mouth-watering. Chock full of karma. Anyway, let's bring this to Huang the Third right away. You sure work quickly, Lumin. In just the blink of an eye, you have already prepared such a sumptuous dish. Haha, it's nothing. Huang the Third takes a bite out of Paimon's special salted meat dish. Before his muscles have finished masticating the first mouthful, he has already pushed the plate of meat aside and made a mad dash to the nearby pond where he ingurgitated several large quarts of water. What's this? Nice moves. That's right, no wonder they call you the cloud-piercing arrow, Huang the Third. We could barely keep up. Wait, that's not the point. This is our specially made salted meat dish, our helping hand in times of need. This came from our hearts, just as you asked. You... Save it, I knew what you were up to from the start. That's right, and Paimon bets all that talk about the treasures was just to burn a free meal. Do you really think you can outrun the Millelith? Hold on a moment. Don't get the Millelith involved, please. I'm a martial artist and a proper senior member of the Guhua clan. If a man my age went to jail for scamming tourists, I would never outlive the shame of it. If you had any shame, you wouldn't have scammed anyone at all. Besides, I wasn't lying. There may not be 12 secret chambers in Wangshan Hall, but the relic really does exist. The modern disciples just don't know where it is. What's the difference, We're gonna tell the Millelith that you're a mean old man who's deliberately swindling tourists, cheating them out of their food and... Okay, I've received a lot of tourists in my time here, but hardly any as honest as you two. How about this? To repay you for not reporting me to the authorities, I will make an exception. I'll give you the key to the library. There are countless secret martial arts books in there. Surely they also count as treasures. But these keys are... They're all the same. They're all spare keys to the library. Why do you have so many spares? At my age, I'm afraid I will lose them. Here, take this one. But if you lost one, wouldn't you lose them all? That's right. Wait a minute. We were just threatening to report you. Why are you suddenly giving us something so important? True. Especially if they're the genuine secret text of the Guhua clan. To be honest, the tourists from before paid in Mora, which I used to maintain the things buried here. Not that there is much left of the Guhua clan now. The only ones left here who still have any desire to return and keep things running are a few of us old folks. It's just a shame. At our age we have the will, but not the strength. You two saw how run down the place is. The most we can do now is keep the dust at bay. If Grandmaster Guhua were still around, I'm sure he would laugh at our powerlessness. Quite the third. But the Guhua clan's 1,000-year legacy can't just be buried along with us old folks, can it? I can tell that you're good people, and good people are hard to come by these days. Your willingness to humor an old fool like me brought some life back into this place. The way I see it, better these books be entrusted to you than left to rot in this place. I see. Anyway, that's enough of this sentimental talk. Let's just say I'm giving the key to you so you won't report me. Lumine, no, Miss Lumine. You may stay here as long as you like. As for the books in the library, take any that catch your eye. Help yourselves, alright? Huh.
An impressive bounty.
When the sword is unsheathed, raindrops unite and float like drifting blossoms. That is key to the way of the rain cutter. I get it now. I must let the rain accumulate on the blade. That means that I must train on rainy days. My humble opinion, these are quite a few problems with this. Those who perform rain cutter unleash this technique's power with their heart and eyes, not merely with the sword they wield. A true master of the technique carries an imposing aura without relying on any formidable weapon. When they unsheath their swords, what catches the eye is not the blade edges glint, but a rainbow piercing through the sunlight. Hey, Raincutter is Cinctu's ability. I've got the hang of it. I mastered the way of wielding Raincutter with my heart and eyes. After many experiments, I have discovered that this training method is problematic. Do not try. All who are admitted should learn from the story of Grandmaster Guhua and delve into Life Ender, the fusion of spear and the sword, and defend the roads by eliminating evil during their travels. These records are kept to encourage the newly admitted students. Grandmaster Guhua, Master of Spear and Sword. The third master, with a profound understanding of martial knowledge, wrote the manuscript of martial ways. The tome is already old, and most of the writing can be discerned. A novel of martial chivalry with an aged cover and lots of annotation written between the lines. The book described how Wu Feng, the main character, fell off a cliff while gathering herbs, but ended up learning incredible techniques and becoming a hero of their time through a twist of fate. An unexpected twist, the rusty sword bought from a roadside vendor Turned out to be an extremely powerful blade. Maybe I should go to the market more often myself. Falling off a cliff, only to find a secret tome full of techniques. The beggar in the village was actually a grandmaster in hiding. Too cliché, this wouldn't fly with modern readers. But the part where the invading fiends were driven back by the main character, who had been living in solitude there, that wasn't half bad. Key to martial principles. I Guhua Aloof Spear. Is this some kind of talisman? No, there are some words faintly written on this. The handwriting looks like cursive script. No, this is beyond cursive. Paimon can read any of this. The 3 snacks you absolutely must try in the Yilong War. Jesus.
An impressive bounty.
Guhua notes. Practicing the light piercer technique destroyed all the dummies by mistake. No money or resources. I've got an idea. I will tie straws together to make my own. Gathering straw. Tying straw. Exhausting. Practicing the light piercer technique. Might as well train with the sword first. Bored. As I sat before the courtyard, I felt slightly hungry. I pondered on what I saw the other day, and I suddenly felt enlightened. If I use the sword, indiscernible, I'll call it Raincutter. I'll try it another day. I accidentally fell while practicing Raincutter. Luckily, it's nothing serious. I thought of an idea. Why not dig a deep pond below the pile? Not only will it prevent injuries from fall, but I can raise fish for food. I went to a fisherman and bought dozens of fish. I tried cooking them. Their deliciousness was unrivaled. The next 10 or so pages are dedicated to detailed record of cooking methods for fish, and some are even paired with illustrations. Accidentally fell while practicing Raincutter. Success. The spear and sword must be wielded with the same mastery as indiscernible. There's a comment from the third master beside it, second nature. And that is the truth. Yet there is none. How shall it be granted? How shall it be revealed? Renovate the library, design within, and look with the eyes, and combine scrolls of knowledge from all places with chambers of all corners. Then the next few pages are smudged and unintelligible. There is comment from the third master at the side. This advises future generations to read extensively. Recovered from injury, the Battle Bay Kid visited with mutton and fish, plump, delicious, and without any pungent smells. I asked for the recipe, passed down the life ender technique, recorded here. The following pages contain detailed records of various methods of cooking mutton. Okay. Wait. This is correct. These books on this shelf are more or less related to the robustness of rock. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Ah, I think I know.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Oh. Whoa. Who knew that such a big secret could have been hidden in this random hall? Honestly, I didn't see that coming. Also, Paimon doesn't think Huang the Third knew about this place either. Hold on. Could this be the actual Gupa treasure chamber according to legends? Also, look over there. Paimon spies something glowing on that platform. It must be treasure. Anyway, let's go check it out right away. The heavens are unfaithful, and those who seek its blessing again gain audience are rare. Fate is capricious, and those whose prosperity endures are few. They who are favored often find their paths bared, and worse await those who are not. This monument was left to ask this of future generations. When you have reached a dead end, what shall you do?
Transfixed.
Teamwork is strength. My guiding stars. Don't be scared.
Witness the power of Guwa. Know my sword.
The night is cold. Stars shine for
Rain cutter. I'm going in. This is where you fall.
my guiding stars.
Lay to bed.
Not now.
Teamwork is strength. Let's light it up!
The night is cold. Cold.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Oi oi.
Overrule.
Not now.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
My guiding stars. Don't scared.
I hear
Ay ay!
children sing.
This is too chaotic.
No, my sword! Rain cutter! Body and mind. I hope we find long-lost ancient literature. Time to act.
What may pierce light? Touch the stone tablet. The stone tablet does not move. Kick the stone tablet.
No, my sword! Witness the power of Guhua!
Cole, learn to command.
Time to act.
Dead fish. Oi oi! This sword seems to have something written on it. Let Paimon see. Caressing the blade, singing I go, to cleave dragons and drink their blood. The divine light, like plowing lightning, like a frigid wave, threatens to smash the mountains. Beneath Mount Tianheng, I slay tigers, the scaled beast I scatter amidst the sea of clouds. When I return crowned in success, we shall live at ease. There's also a stone tablet next to it. The handwriting below seems to be different. I originally wanted to leave behind some delicacies here, but the food would inevitably spoil over time. So I left the recipes here for you to cook instead. I assure you they shall be delicious indeed. Apart from these, nothing else remains, only the sword and the beautiful scenery. When faced with a dead end, what should we do? You already know the answer. Do not take treasure leaving solely one, henceforth. May my final stand be a monument. These lines are so illegible that Paimon can't understand it one bit. They roughly mean that he didn't take anything with him. After all this, we didn't find a single valuable treasure, all that hope for nothing. You're telling me. Okay, I'll make you something to eat. For real, then it's settled. Paimon never imagined that we would be able to still see such scenery in a tight spot like this, though. Something at least, right? I guess. Ugh! Oh, when you are on a map, it recommends you the quest to do. It recommends you to do this quest. What if I don't want to?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Ah. Ah, I keep yawning. Maybe I should just give it a rest. Maybe I should just go back to bed or something. Ah, fuck you. Let's go to the restaurant. Okay, I was planning to stream longer today, but as you can see, I keep yawning. I will just drop dead. Anyway, thank you for dropping by. I didn't really have a plan for today, to be honest. I was like vibing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed whatever I was doing, but I don't even know what I was doing. Anyway, bye!